I've just cat me pants.
We interrupt this broadcast for this special announcement.
What?
Oh, hello.
So maybe this is more about just gentle jogging. Is this entertainment for you? Is this what you came to see? Is this what you came to see? Was me just doing this with my joystick? Is this what you wanted? Is this what it is? Yeah? Because this is what's happening right now. I'm just doing this for the next 40 odd seconds of this game. Oh man, I couldn't have done it faster than that. I'm now going for the two-finger technique. Oh. Oh man. Maybe sometimes it's better not to have anybody here for these things.
Bam, 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 bam. Bitch.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Or I will definitely fuck you up!
Just a flesh wound.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. I like them. Bam, bam, bam.
It was that bit with Martin. When I saw that on his Monday Night Retro, I was like, I've got to have that for an intro. That would be funny.
I couldn't watch that again. I had to turn away because I get very excited. I was getting excited with the finger waggling.
The two-finger technique he was saying, wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm telling you, Martin must be awesome in bed. I swear to you. He must be. I'm telling you now. Geezer's got 9 kids. What do you expect?
I should probably say right off the bat that I'm actually not well at the moment, guys. So I do apologise. There will probably be sneezing and sniffling and various other things.
Oh,
tissues on standby, but for a cold, not for any other reason. Before anyone says it, I see you got a Wolverine hat on, mate.
I thought this hat is genuinely very, very old. It just about fits me now, my big head. I thought I might as well wear it while we're doing our stream. It's a new era hat. I still like back in the day when you left the stickers on, as you did as an idiot. I got this. Wow. Yeah, a long time ago. Let's put it that way. Very long time ago. I don't know exactly how long.
I've got something comic related. I know. Can you see who that is?
Venom on. That's lovely. Well, is it Venom or is it Carnage? It's Venom.
Yeah, it's Venom. It's Venom. Yeah. This was done by a comic book artist called Jerry Beck. He's good.
Yes, we spoke about him before.
Yeah. When I had my gym clothing label, he actually designed one of my pictures for me.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's pretty cool, man. I'd like to see that design one day, mate.
Yeah, I'll have to show you. It cost me a bomb. Like, if I remember right, it cost me like 300 quid to get the
Oh,
design
wow.
done. But yeah, it's really good because I'd seen some of his Batman art and obviously Venom, and I was like, I've got to have him do something, you know. But yeah, I'll have to show you that picture at some point. Yeah, I've still got it on the computer somewhere. So yeah, funny, isn't it? Like I said before, loads of different things will come into comics, right? Good example right there. You know, gym clothing, comics.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, let's have a look through the comments. Am I coming out all right? Because I'm wondering, is my mic close enough or?
I hope you're not coming out, mate, because your missus will not be happy.
Yeah,
No, you sound good, mate. You sound lovely.
cool. Right, what's this? Jamie's just put watching my team Liverpool on the TV, but good stream, lads.
It's Europa tonight, Europa League, isn't it? It's Europa League.
I don't know. It's football. I couldn't care less.
Oh, don't be like that.
Billy, hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, look, Hobby Lodge, he actually saw it. Oh, dear. And then he's put underneath, look at that finger action.
It's filth. I'm telling you, it's filth. That's why his missus loves him to pieces, obviously.
Look at them graphics.
Yeah, the old school graphics, mate.
Yeah. Cutting edge.
Cutting edge, bro.
All about the magic wood.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes, Jen says, Rob. How you doing, Rob?
Champion 2D, Rob.
Got Sir as well.
Big brother.
It's funny, yeah, actually, because I got a few bits that I picked up from the realm.
Nice.
Yeah. Never
had any complaints. Oh, you filthy animal. You filthy animal. I'll tell you what. This is a child-friendly stream here, Martin. Do not bring your perverted ways, please, on these airways.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, if you say perverted things like that, I'll do things like this.
Well, that hit the spot.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Do you know what? I forgot to do your intro when you come in.
Mother! Is that you?
Did you recognise the voice by any chance?
No.
So it's Howard from The Big Bang Theory, but he's meant to be doing Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's an impression of Christopher Walken saying, "Mother, is that you?"
Do you know what's funny? In my head, I can do the best Christopher Walken voice, but when I actually do it, it don't sound like him. Because in my head, I know he's talking like this, but when it comes out, it don't come out in my head right. Like in my voice, you know, like I know what he's doing.
Idiot.
You know, like the way he does it, he goes, "I'm thinking, but I can't do it. I know I can do it, but I can't." Yeah, anyway,
it's so weird how he says stuff, though, isn't it? Like I'm convinced that he did that on purpose so that he was noticed as an actor. I'm sure.
Do you know something? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he had like a speech problem, but he's never actually ever said about it. Maybe that's. I mean, I'm going out here, but maybe he has a problem, like speaking in general, and then he had to do that to get it. But because now he's not like that now, really. When you hear him speak on things now, I mean, he's old now, but maybe you never know. Maybe he had a problem, and that was his way of dealing with it by just being very.
All I ever think when you hear his voice, it's very distinctive. You know it's him you're listening to when you hear his voice. Like, and I can't help but think that he maybe did that so that people noticed him, you know, or remembered him, you know.
He the first, I know we're going off subject. My first film I saw him in was A View to a Kill with Roger Moore. Yeah. That was the first time I saw him, and then because I never watched not Deer Hunter. Is he in Deer Hunter? I think he's in Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro.
He's in loads of
stuff. Essex Christopher.
Yeah.
He's there's something. There's a film I watched recently with him, True Romance. What a great film, True Romance is. Yes, how we doing? You right, fella? He'll be back on the swap shop for the Halloween special. Well, not say it's Halloween.
Yeah, reminds me, you still ain't got back to me on that date.
No, I've said to my missus, I've said to her, can you find out what's going on? Because we're actually going to a Halloween get together, but I don't know. She hasn't got back to me. She's here, but she's not. She's playing Zelda.
Yeah, the reason why I was wondering was because I was going to announce it on here if it was going in. But if I don't know if it's going in,
announce it, because it could be me and you, or it could be me and you and someone else, or it could be you and someone else, or it could be just you in a Dracula outfit. Who knows?
Right. Anyway, we've talked about other stuff enough.
Yes.
Let's get on with
Yes.
comics, shall we?
Yeah, bro.
Right. What do you got then, Lee? Let's see what you got.
So it's good to see Champion 2D Robin here, because this is
Yeah.
something he will, and you as well, and Sega Zombie. I rewatched. I say I rewatched. I bought on Blu-ray Justice League Dark Apocalypse, all right, which is another DC cartoon, which is awesome. So I bought that.
It's in my watch list. It's in my
Oh,
watch
mate,
list, yeah.
you got to watch it or get it either way. So I thought, before I watch it, let me watch Justice League Dark, which is another awesome cartoon. And John Constantine's in it, in both of them. And he has, I don't have to explain it exactly, because I need to kind of understand why he's with Constantine exactly. Because I know him not to be with Constantine. I know him to be in more Batman stuff. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He goes by the name, human name, as Jason Blood. Okay. And he, if I'm correct, because this is where I get a bit rusty, I think he's one of King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table from Camelot. But something happens to him, and he gets not possessed. I don't want to say possessed, but he gets the powers of Etrigan, or the demon, as people know him as.
Yeah, I was going to say demon, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly. Does he get possessed, or does he die? Does he come back? I can't remember. Anyway, in Justice League Dark, in Justice League Apocalypse, he's with John Constantine. That's how he's brought into the cartoon movie. So I bought a bundle of DC comics of his, and I got these for £8 delivered. Like I was like, yeah, and it's a nice bundle. And it was, I'll show you. So you got number one.
Hang on. Let's put you on single screen.
No worries, brother.
Go
So
on.
here he is here. You got number one. But what's cool about it, Lee, because it's a 1990s comic, you've got like
Universal
the other
Soldier.
movies on the back. You know, like Universal Soldier. So you got that on the back, but he's got two number ones. And this is what he really looked. This is the demon.
That's good artwork. I like that.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. And if you look
Yeah.
in the corner, it was 80p, and it's July 1990. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up.
Yeah.
But I've got two number ones with that. And then I've got all the way up to 40. I'll quickly just show them up. The artwork's like, to be honest with you, this is something more you would like, I think, Lee, to be honest. More, I mean, I like him, but this is like, look, this is with Batman.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I know him more to be with Batman in comics and stuff. What's he?
Yeah.
Knight of Camelot betrays his friends, gets cursed with demons, which grind him. There we go. I knew it was something. I couldn't remember what it was exactly.
Let me put that. Oh, bloody hell. It's just jumped. So he's a knight of Camelot, betrays his friends, gets cursed with a demon, which grants him eternal life. Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, because it gets
Interesting.
that's his punishment, if I'm right. I don't know loads about him, but it's just a real cool, really cool character. Yeah, it's in the cartoon, he's really cool. You'll really like him.
Yeah, look, Scott, now we're talking, loving all this DC.
I know. I'll try and be quick through the comics because there's a few, but the artwork's just
No,
like
don't rush it, mate. I'm enjoying seeing the covers.
oh no worries, bruv. So the artwork's just like
That's like a stained glass window, isn't it? That one.
yeah. So that's like a church window. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if that's meant to be Two-Face because I haven't read them yet.
Yeah.
Got Batman in the corner. I've not read these comics yet. These are really nice condition, Lee. Look, and this has got. I don't know if you'll see that. It says Forbidden Planet, 30p.
Yeah. Oh man, they put a bloody price tag on it. I don't like it when they do that. That pisses me off.
But that's the old school labels. So I know they'll come off like a piece of piss, mate. This is interesting front cover.
Yeah.
Another 30p from Forbidden Planet. Oh look, Lobo versus Lobo. Wow, Lobo's a character I would love for them to make. And I think they were saying for years it was going to be Jason Momoa. But he seems
Oh yeah, there was talk of it a few years ago, wasn't there?
Yeah, see Lobo.
I remember seeing a art effects statue, and it was him with his dog because he's got like a bulldog, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
And this was a few years back, and I remember I wanted to get hold of it, but never did. But you look at the price of it now; it's astronomical.
Oh, mate, yeah, it's we're up, so we've got to go up to 40, so we're up to 17. But
Yeah,
what's amazingly is the comics, the front covers are all like, I know it sounds silly, but some are like comics and some are like real life pictures, isn't it? They're really
yeah,
they're really different. It's like a baby one.
yeah. That one's funny. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this has got something in it. It feels heavy. Oh wow. Oh, it's just what is that? Oh no way, I've got a fucking poster. I can't get out stapled in.
yeah. It's good. It's still in there though.
Yeah, it's a picture. Oh, that's cool. Picture of him.
Yeah,
Look at the it's got games on the
yeah.
back.
Ultima.
Oh, this has got a nice back cover. So who's that? Beyond the Battle Cosmic. I don't know, but it's got one of my favourite.
Last Boy Scout. Love that
One
film.
of my favourite
That's
Bruce
a great
Willis
film.
films. Oh mate, I love that film.
That is a great film. That line where he's like, "What do you do? You can't go out of the shower. It was wet. You slipped and accidentally put your dick in my wife."
Yeah,
remember that line?
Yeah. This might be for Batman Returns. This is a pretty cool back cover. That's pretty cool.
Now that's funny that you're showing Batman Returns now, because there's a couple of comics I picked up from Scott which have also got that advert on the back of them.
So this is 92. So Batman Returns come out in 92, did it not? I'm sure it did.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh wow, it's like a werewolf Robin.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So let's see.
Nice.
Nearly there, mate. Nearly there. All right, here we are. Yeah. So this is Hasta La Vista hairbag. Does that say? And then look, Batman Returns. Yeah.
That's the same advert that's on some of the ones I got from Scott, but you won't see them because I've bagged and bolted them now. So.
Oh wow! This has got to look like.
Yeah.
This is like, see, this is real nostalgia now, isn't it? Like seeing the comics
This is when comic books not only were good, but the artwork was good as well.
I love that front cover. Yeah, definitely. Like I don't actually know, because I don't know all the names of these ones, but
this new stuff you get is crap. Like the artwork's rubbish on the covers.
Oh wow! Jack Kirby created the creator. Says here. I didn't know that. It's interesting.
The creator.
That's what it
you
says.
mean the character, the creator, or
I don't know if you pick it up, but it says there, Jack Kirby, creator.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know loads about him. But what I do know is
Superman.
It's a cool. Like honestly, Lee, I promise you, mate, you need to watch the two cartoons. Like they're really, really good, man. This is another one against Lobo. Well, we're nearly there, mate. We're nearly there.
That's all right. That's all right. It's nice when you see video games advertised in comics. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's Atari links on the back of that.
Well, put it this way: one of the ones I got off of Scott, like I say, I won't be able to show you the advert because I've bagged and bolted them. But on the back, it was advertising Masters of the Universe on the Intellivision.
Oh wow!
That gives you an idea of how old it is.
Yeah. Oh, this has got a nice back cover and the front cover's not bad.
Nice. Demolition Man. Yeah, that's a good film too.
What another great film in it.
Did you notice how, like, even when you're looking at the comics, you're like, oh, nice artwork, and you turn it over, it's like, oh, great movie too.
Yeah.
You can't beat the 90s, mate. Honestly.
I've got up to 47, but I'm up to 40, then you got 42, 40 this, and then oh wow, this is an interesting one. It's got Nazi zombies.
Oh wow, Christ, you wouldn't get away with that now, would you?
No.
Bloody hell.
And that was no. Oh look, Ace Comics Colchester. Wow.
Yeah.
And then it's got NBA Jam on the back, another awesome game. That is that bundle. That was literally £8, mate, delivered. Literally, like, and I just saw it and I thought, oh, you know what? It's a nice bundle. I don't know what they're worth.
It's good though. It's real good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate. Very happy.
Right, so I'll show you. And these ones these ones you'll already know because you was the one who put me onto them.
I seem
So-
to be spending your money now as well, along with Martin's and everyone else's. I'm spending everyone's money. I'm sorry. I just want to apologise.
Put me on solo. So
Oh, you got some. Nice.
yeah. You when you sent me that link last week.
Oh, did you get? Oh, nice, cool.
So the bonus was I put in a cheeky like offer and he took it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
cool.
actually got them even cheaper. There's the
Yeah,
one
the
with
colour.
blade on the front.
Yeah,
innit, with
man.
Wolverine.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you got them, bruv.
Yeah.
Have you looked through them all or anything?
No, not yet. Because they only
Cool.
turned up like recently, so I haven't had a chance to.
Yeah, they're
Like
the
this is my
artwork
first
is-
full day off, so I haven't had a chance.
fair
to yet.
enough. I don't know how to explain this artwork. It's like it's portrait. I know that sounds silly. It's like it's a real canvas portrait picture, if that makes sense, rather than a
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like it's an oil painting.
yeah. Because mate, that front cover is just that needs to be on a t-shirt.
That is. I love that cover. That is easily the
man.
best one. I wonder if Scott's seen this. There's a cover
I'm
for
not
you,
sure.
Scott.
I'm not sure if it. I think he was in the last stream when I showed him because I'm sure he was. They're like, and they will. I mean, again, obviously, I'm not collecting. You're not collecting for value, but these will start to fetch a bit slowly, because this is a genre that's getting massive now.
Yeah.
You know, like the idea of superhero zombies and stuff, and superhero vampires, and plus Blades coming out as well.
Well,
next
it
year
isn't.
or
It
whatever.
isn't. Not at the moment. They're having all sorts.
No,
of
they're
problems.
on. Yeah, they're on breaking. Well, yeah. Hopefully.
No. They're back from strikes. That's not what the problem is. The problem
Oh,
is.
what's happening?
So it had two or three rewrites before they even striked, and now they've
Oh.
advertised that they're giving it another rewrite.
Oh, don't say that because I've
And
been
what
waiting.
makes
so
it
long.
worse? What makes it worse? One of the reasons they're rewriting it is because some idiot was doing a bait and switch, and was going to switch Blade out within the first movie for his daughter. And it sounds like the actor that was playing him wasn't happy about that. So,
Now,
yeah, which is
I
an
was shocked
interesting one, isn't it?
I was shocked they picked the actor because his Blades.
Yeah.
Blades. I mean, it's so hard to get away from Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't want him to redo it. There's nothing wrong with the Wesley Snipes one.
I
think they should leave it alone.
I'd much rather them try and get him back into it because now they've got Morbius. I know Morbius was a shit film, but they've got the catalyst because obviously Morbius was one of the reasons why Blade eventually got into the Marvel comics, into Spider-Man, because that's how they portrayed it through that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully they. I don't know. Who knows? I think Blade's cool.
Well, the thing is, at the moment, you're not going to be getting anything that hasn't already been done for quite some time because only the writers have gone back, the actors haven't. And even still, there's like nothing in the works. It's only things that are already done. So you've got Aquaman 2 coming, but let's face it, I mean, you know.
Have you seen the trailer?
I've seen bits of it. I'll be honest, the bits I saw was the terrible CGI they'd done with Nicole Kidman, and I thought, my God, what they've done to her.
No.
It looks like what they've done is so there's less Amber Heard. It looks like they mapped her face over Amber Heard. That's what I think they've done.
It don't look. I don't know. I do like Aquaman and I do like Jason Momoa. I think I do like him. I don't know what to say in it.
The thing is, he's where he's announced the new DC, lineup that will be coming out in a couple of years. A lot of people aren't watching them because there's no point, is there? Really, like it's the end of it. So,
well, I watched that Blue Beetle on Saturday night. No, last week anyway, and it's all right. Red Sonja. Oh, leave it alone.
I heard something about that recently, but I can't remember what it was. I could have sworn I heard that they'd cancelled it or was rewriting it or something. There was something about it the other day. I forget what it was now. Thing is, it won't be like Red Sonja was back in the day. If you think you're going to see a like scantily clad woman, that ain't happening. Not with all this white bullshit.
Film. I absolutely because it was Arnie, but not as like when I was a kid. I was like, oh look, it's Conan. No, it's not Conan. It's not
Yeah.
Conan. No, it's
Yeah.
Conan. No, it's not Conan. You know, like my brother was like, no, it's not Conan. I'm like, no, it is Conan. It's Conan. No, it's not.
I just found out Jason Momoa used to be in Baywatch Hawaii. Did you know he was
Yeah.
also in Stargate Atlantis as well?
He's been in loads of stuff.
He was quite skinny in Stargate Atlantis, nothing like what he looks like now. Although, have you seen him just recently? He's got a bit of a gut on him now, hasn't he?
He lives life to its fullest, mate. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
He lives
Oh,
life to his
You
fullest.
lived
mate.
once, didn't you?
Yeah, true story.
What was that? Last I heard, they casted Red Sonja, but nothing since. Yeah, there was definitely. I heard something recently, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I don't think it was good news either, but I can't remember. Yeah.
Be interesting who they get because I say the only people, like you think about female actors or females who could portray it. The only one who comes straight to my head, which is a stupid one, would be Becky Lynch from WWE because she's got red hair.
Yeah.
I don't know any. I mean, I know Bridget Nielsen didn't have red hair. As in, obviously, she dyed her hair for the role or whatever they did, wigged her.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's an interesting one. You have to wait and see. You have to wait and see.
Right. Okay, mate. What else you got?
So after I picked up the Batman Red Rain for you,
Oh yeah,
I thought to myself, let me pull out Bloodstorm and Crimson Mist, which are the other two that join that. Now, I'm not worried if I have first editions. Matilda Lutz, I don't know who that is.
No, I
Maybe
don't.
the face.
Matilda Lutz.
I don't know. Maybe the face I might know, but I don't know.
Hang on, let's have a look. See if we can find her.
To me, it'd have to be someone Scandinavian because they need to be of a size. That's why I think Bridget Nielsen, how poorly she acted, was good for the role.
Okay, that's what she looks like. Hang on, if I'm right, is she the one that was in? Oh Christ, I can't think the bloody name of it. Yeah, he's right. They have cast her for Red Sonja.
Let's have a look now. You've intrigued me, bro.
She was in Megan as well. That might be. Yeah, Megan. That's where I know her from. That's quite a good film. Have you watched Megan?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It was a nice change. It was a film where they actually allowed it to just be a film with no preaching or anything, you know?
She's Italian. I can't imagine her as Red Sonja. But
yeah, she looks a bit meek and mild, doesn't she?
She's 5'7", so she's not massively tall. She's not massively short.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see what happens then, I guess.
Yeah.
2024 Red Sonja post-production, it says here. Oh, I don't know. So I was going through the 3 Batman Dracula crossover storylines, vampire storylines, and I wanted to see because there's first edition, second editions, and different style front covers. I'm not really bothered, and per se, I am bothered. I wanted to get all the same one I've got here. So I was looking to see which one I had of Bloodstorm. Now, when I pulled my one out, it's a little bit weathered. Let's just say I've used it a little bit. And I read it so much. I remember because it was so cool to see, a Batman in a vampire story which we've never seen before. But anyway,
yeah.
So I managed to get hold of. This cost me, I think it was like £12 delivered, which ain't bad. I don't know if this is what edition this is. I'm not quite sure. But I got this variant. So like it's like the one I got you, which I've got the red rain. Got this border. The one I've got is this picture but massive.
Right, right.
And obviously, like, mate, it's just so fucking cool.
Yeah.
This can't like. I'm just trying to. Let me find you a picture of Batman as the vampire. Spoiler. It just.
Yeah.
It's just such a
good artwork.
mate. It's just so cool. since this, I've now bought. There's a Batman Brave and the. He's ripping his guts out there. There's a Batman Brave and the Bold Dracula where the Joker. I don't know if let me get this right. I don't know if the Joker becomes Dracula, but he becomes a vampire. I'm not quite sure how. I bought the Blu-ray. I've never actually seen it, so that's coming, and I will get back to you. But I think that was £11 delivered. I think, which again, say is not bad for that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
They can fetch a bit more.
Yeah.
That was my other one, mate.
Nice. I just realised I didn't put you on solo, did I?
No, it's all right, bruv.
Look at this. I like how I pulls the strings of momentum by one comment. Yeah, well, you did do that by one comment, but here's what I say to you, Billy.
Oh, fuck you.
Listen, it's like we're learning about new stuff. So, Red Sonja, Batman Blood was such a cool story. It needs re-release with trade. Obviously, I believe I read it's coming out as a cartoon anyway, as a movie.
They should do it as a movie. That would be a good idea. Yeah,
but I don't know if it's one big movie, like as in a 2-hour one, or if they're going to split it down. I haven't actually. I need to do a little bit more digging.
Do you mean as in an animated or a live action?
An animated one. Sorry.
Yeah. I was going to say it'd work better as an animation.
Yeah. From what I understand, they are. When it's coming out, I don't know. But it's a cool. It's the Dark Knight against the Dark Knight in a strange way, that sort of thing, innit? You know?
Yeah. Right. Okay. So what do I show first? I'm trying not to give the game away here. All right. So, Sai put something up in the WhatsApp group, and they were selling these off at Game for Cheap, and so I picked 2 of them up actually because
nice.
Yeah, these are like they're obviously like remakes of the originals.
Yes, right.
But I picked 2 up because the intention originally was to keep one in the packet and play one, right?
Yeah.
But then Martin was like, "Oh, I was going to get one of them, but I never got round to it." So I was like, "Well, I have got a second one. Do you want that?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I don't want to take it." I said, "That's fine. If you want it, you can have it, mate." So one of them's going to Martin now.
Nice.
But also, I picked this up at the same time.
Oh, mate.
Now, I do like the old. Yeah, I do like the old black suit Spider-Man, and this was only a £5, which I thought was quite good.
I've seen them. I got a few cheap.
Yeah,
it's unpunched as well, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I think they're such cool little figures. I'm never going to take them out of the packet. I'm a sado, but I think they look cool.
But we've also got a Blu-ray. Now I've got it digitally, but I want the Blu-ray. Now, anyone who's after this film on Amazon at the moment, this is going for £3.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, £3 on Blu-ray.
I think I've got it Steelbook.
Anyone who's wondering why I'm showing this on this stream is because if you imagine Superman comes to Earth when he's a child, only he's a bad guy. Just imagine it like that. And of course, it was done by James Gunn, if I remember right, wasn't it, Lee?
That's right, because where they let him go from Marvel, he was given money to do this.
Yeah.
And apparently he's always wanted to be involved with Superman.
Yeah. So I mentioned to you that I got a bundle last month, right? And I've picked through some of the ones. I haven't gone through the whole lot yet, but I've gone through some of the ones I'm going to keep. But this one, I haven't sealed it yet because this one's quite interesting. So
I've got that comic.
I'm going to take it out. So you already know why I've not sealed it then, right?
Yeah, it's a nice one, man.
Yeah, because it's got a hard cover in it, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it opens up and the 4's behind it, sort of thing. Yeah.
That was in the 90s. Marvel had done quite a few of those variants where it's like double layered or
it's in really good condition though. Look, no creases or anything on the pages. Like,
where did you buy that from, Lee?
So that was in a bundle I got off eBay, and it was from Cancer Research, funny enough.
Nice.
So this one, I'm trying to remember what year it is now. It's the 50-year anniversary, so it's got to be early 90s, isn't it? Or late 80s.
50. Has it got Captain America in the bottom corner with the 50th anniversary?
Yes.
This must be 90s then.
91.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that one. Just wanted to, that's why I haven't sealed it. I wanted to show that one because I thought that's quite a nice one, that.
What
And,
number is that, Lee?
That is number 358.
I just want to see what it's going for, just out of interest.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of graded ones for 90 quid.
Oh, really?
It's a £10 comic. That's
okay.
nice.
Well, that's
all right,
funny because that whole bundle I paid £21 for, and there's about 100 comics in it.
Oh, well, you're laughing then.
Yeah. So this is another one. This is July number 19, Fantastic Four.
Oh, I forgot that character's name. Oh, shit. I love
It's
that
not sound
character.
like Gargoyle or something, is it?
Oh, mate, no, I can't
Oh,
remember.
Annihilus.
Annihilus. Cool looking character. He always reminds me of the Green Goblin, but on heat.
Yeah, he does a bit. Yeah, he does it like
Yeah.
Green Goblin. You're right. So here's one. This one I like. This one's Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Great Gargoyle.
I love that look Iron Man. I think
Yeah.
the Iron Man looks cool, man.
And that one is this one's an 80s one, if I remember right.
Because it might be mid
88, I think.
Yeah, late 80s, I guess now. Yeah,
It's like 88.
Yeah, that's.
But
cool,
then I've got another one, another Iron Man one.
Oh yeah.
This one's a bit further along, I'd say. Not much though, but it is, it's slightly different sort of artwork, isn't it?
238.
Oh, actually, same year, 88. So yeah, that's 238. The other one is 236. So actually, it's quite close then. It's completely different artwork when you look at it. It looks like different eras, doesn't it?
I'm trying to think when Kevin Smith got involved. No, he's Daredevil, wasn't he? So not Iron Man.
Yeah, he
Who
was
was Iron
Daredevil.
Man?
Yeah,
Who was Iron Man?
it's a classic 90s look for comics.
I'm not a fan of that style, but I don't mind it.
I'm a bit sort of like and no, because what you get with that, and I imagine you'll get what I mean by this, right? When you look at it, it's got the old look, but then also a hint of the new look that I don't like. Does that make sense? It's like a blend of the two. Do you know what I mean?
You've got no hard lines or edges on any of the faces.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like a blend of the old style mixed with the computer generated crap.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what I don't like them ones. I like the more bolder line, like Iron Man ones that you can see the lines. They look it like that. That's more. That's more old school-y because you look at the draw. Even the Thing looks like how he used to. It looks like they've drawn every brick of him individually.
Yeah.
Rather than just being one solid color, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a nice example, that one, of a Fantastic Four. Now, this one, I'll be honest, I don't know much about this character.
Well,
so this one's number 5. This is mid-December. Got a feeling this one's 80s as well. Quasar.
Yeah, no,
The Absorbing Man Goes Cosmic.
I don't know much about Quasar. There's obviously so many characters in it.
Yeah, and it's basically that's the line Acts of Vengeance. Now I've got a couple of them.
Okay.
I'll have to try and track the rest down. This is number 6. So, and it's got Venom in the corner, which is interesting as well.
What is it? Can you read what he says, Lee, in that little blurb at the bottom for Venom? Because I can't see it.
Featuring the Watcher, Living Laser, the Red Ghost, and oh yes, Venom. So it's a mixture of all of them. I mean, obviously you've got the Watcher, which is him there, isn't it?
Yeah, the Watcher. He obviously watches, but you never see him, but he sees you.
Because originally they was going to include him, weren't they, in the Marvel films, and the rumor was that they was going to actually have Stan Lee be the Watcher because he kept cropping up in all the films.
Yeah,
wasn't it? That was the original story for that.
That was, and then the Watcher is then portrayed in the cartoon, the What If series on Disney Plus, and it was voiced by, I can never remember the guy's name, but he plays Phoenix Lighter in the newer James Bond, the black-looking Latino guy. I can't think of his bloody name, but he's with Daniel Craig in James Bond, and he plays Phoenix Lighter. He does the voice of the Watcher. He's got a very distinct voice. He does the voice for the Watcher. At least it's comic related. Yeah, talking about Red Sonja.
In James Bond.
So I'll show you. I don't know his name, Lee. I'm terrible, but he's in he plays Phoenix Lighter. Where are we? Casino Royale. What is his name?
Oh, hang on. Are you on about the one who plays the CIA agent? You on about him?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, he played Commissioner Gordon in The Batman, didn't he?
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright. But he does the voice of I hope I got it right now. I'm sure he does the voice of the Watcher in the What If animations.
Alex is here. This is nice, because there's quite a few people in here that aren't really into their comics, but obviously have come on just to see what it's all about, which is nice.
Yeah, man. Comics are cool. Like, I mean, I still read them now.
Well, like I say, a lot of things tie into comics. Like, for example, I was just showing, a Blu-ray of Brightburn, which is basically based off a comic book,
Yep.
But obviously an evil version of it, of Superman. But same as games, and obviously, like I showed a minute ago, like that Tiger game and then the Spider-Man collectible. So this is the thing; it branches off, doesn't it, in loads of different directions, So
no, it does.
Right, got anything else, Lee?
I've got one more, mate. It's a bit of a heavy hitter.
Right, I'm gonna put you on solo.
It cost me £30 English. It's not the first appearance. I've got the first appearance, but this is the first standalone comic of a character that is very hot at the minute. Very, very hot. Voiced by fucking hell, Lee. Voiced by
what's he in, and then I'll tell you.
Mate, he's in oh shit. What is that? Oh, Lee. He's in Black Panther, but it's not Chadwick Boseman. Oh, God rest his soul. It's the other guy, Daniel. He's in. What's that bloody movie where he's tied up and he's a black English actor, and he's tied down, and the street and the town's all fucked up. Oh, what is that?
Are you on about Attack the Block?
No, not him. Sorry.
I know what one you're on about. Get Out.
Get Out. That actor, Daniel. Daniel?
I don't know. I can't remember his name, but I know who you mean. Yeah, Get Out. He was in.
Yeah. This guy.
Oh, hang on. Someone's just put Michael J. White. It's
no,
not Michael
this
J.
guy.
White. Yeah, that's him.
This
Yeah.
guy, Daniel Kowali, whatever.
That's a messed up film. That Get Out, by the way.
When I saw that film, I was like, "Wow, that is that's an interesting film." I was that's come out of nowhere.
Apparently that Fantastic Four is a key issue.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why it's a bigger version, isn't it? So that actor does the voice of this Spider-Man incarnation.
Yeah.
Which is was it?
Miles Morales?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is Hobie Brown, which is also known as the Spider-Punk.
Okay.
Cool character.
What year is that?
What
year is that?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you'll like it, big man.
It looks modern. I don't like the artwork.
It's like let's delve deeper. Let's open. I haven't actually taken this out. It could be just a front cover. Oh, it's got Obi-Wan on the back, so it's doing well already. Let's have a look.
Well, it depends, because if it's Obi-Wan, the TV series, then it can do one.
This says May. Oh no, that can't be that. That can't be right. It says May 2022, but I don't think it's that new.
Well, it does
So
look
this-
like the new artwork. I've got to be
It
honest.
is new. I thought it was 2019, but I could be wrong. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh no, it must be because you got April 2020 for this one.
Yeah.
But this is set in London during like a punk revolution,
So
and
during the 80s.
well, it doesn't actually give you the. I don't think it gives you the timeline exactly.
Well, I mean,
trying
he's
to
got
find-
Converse on, and he looks like a punk. I'd say 80s. So,
No, more than likely, I'm just trying to find like a nice little picky for you. This is an interesting. I haven't actually read this before. Let's find you. Oh god, Taskmaster's in it. That's what I will say.
oh, okay.
1 minute.
Oh, hang on. Which version of Taskmaster? I mean, we know how they screwed that up in the films.
Yeah, so where is it?
Horrendous.
These drawings, I don't know how to explain them, Lee. They're
Crap's the word you're looking for.
yeah, they're different. they're different, but I wanted it because oh well, okay.
Oh, hang on.
So-
I've got another one, like another word. Soulless.
Yeah. So that's Taskmaster. Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, looks better than what we got in the movies.
And obviously, well, yeah, that ain't gonna be hard, is it? And then we got him
No.
there. And then the back one is even more interesting.
Yeah, look, see, Sega Zombie even agrees. Look, Scott's
Yeah.
Grease, he's put that's poor art. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Computer generated crap.
It's and even the feel is.
I don't
But-
like it.
I wanted number one, man.
Yeah, I get why you've got it. It's different, isn't
I
it?
wanted
And
it.
it's number one. I get it.
But yeah, that was 30 English pounds, and it was in lovely condition. I'll probably spoil it now with my wetness of my fingers. But yeah, I quite enjoy Spider Punk in the new movie Spider Verse, the new one. It's awesome. He's such a cool character.
Oh, so Spider Punk is in that, is he?
Yeah, he's
Ah.
he's voiced by that actor Daniel,
Oh, right, got
Whatever
you. Yeah,
and he's really good in that.
I didn't realise it was that film you was talking about when you said about him.
Oh,
voicing
sorry.
it.
Yeah, no, that's the film. That's the
Oh, right.
film he was in, and he was brought in via the Spider Verse, which was a bunch of comics, which I've got most of them anyway. And you got to
Yeah.
see Spider Pig and the Ghost
Spider-Man
Spider.
2099.
Well, the 2099, obviously, we saw back in the mid 90s,
Yeah, I
Originally.
remember.
and then
Yeah.
they killed him off because they didn't really like the idea of it, or it didn't sell very well because it was because he's Spider-Man with fangs and he kills and he's a bit more violent. Wasn't really the 90s vibe they wanted.
Well, not only that, he was kind of like the Spider-Man version of Batman Beyond, sort of thing, wasn't he? Like in the future.
Yeah, that's
No?
a good way of portraying him because
Yeah.
he's a cool character. He is a cool character. Watched the mini fan-made film with.
Oh, you watched it, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good, isn't it?
That is
It's
good. I
good.
mean, I watched it a couple of days later, and
Yeah.
I forgot that geezer. I still forgot that geezer's name who made it. But it's such a cool thing.
It is good. It is a good short film, like, and yeah, considering it's fan made, it's really good.
The quality of it is awesome.
Yeah, really good.
So yeah, so Spider Punk. I think we're gonna get more of him in the next movie. He does some good stuff in this one. It's a good film. The new Spider Verse, Across the Spider Verse, or
Well, see, I never watched the first one because I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of the animation. You know,
I know it's
and,
a
and
struggle.
not only that, if I'm honest, I'm not really that much of a Miles Morales fan. I'm more of a Peter Parker fan. You know,
No, listen, I totally understand that. But when they made the Spider-Verse comics, you had all alterations of Peter Parker, and then you had a few oddballs. You had obviously Peter Parker, which was
yeah,
like, Porky Pig near enough as Spider-Man.
yeah,
And then you had the Ghost Spider. There's 2 Ghost Spiders, which is pretty cool. There's Gwen Stacy's Ghost Spider, and then we got, which is one of the coolest Spider-Mans, which is very rarely seen. It's Ghost Rider Spider-Man, which is
okay.
it's fucking awesome. And obviously then you had Miles Morales' version of
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, which is the other name of, say, the Ghost Spider, that she had 2 names.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, Spider-Girl, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. But people get, old timers know Ghost Spider or Spider-Ghost as Ghost Rider Spider-Man, which is, I must send you some pictures of that because it's pretty cool. And then you got the other ones. You got like the dinosaur Spider-Man, which is, if when you see it, you'll love it, Lee. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is Spider-Man. And then you got
Gone proper wacky with it then.
Yeah, and then you got the Spider-Man cowboy, and even the horse has got a mask on to hide his identity. He's so hilarious. He's so funny, and then his guns shoot webbing.
Okay.
I don't know if he's got a comic actually, because I would buy it. I don't get the whole Spider-Verse, to be honest. I grew up Peter Parker, the only bloody Spider-Man. But then the thing is though, Scott, they used to always get, before we had the multiverse, we always used to get clones of this, clones of that. So obviously, we've got 2 clones of Spider-Man. You've got Ben Reilly Spider-Man, who's in the movie, in the new movie. He's quite sad and he's always upset. And then you've got I think his name, he's called Kane. He's got long hair, Peter Parker. He's got a scar down his face. I think his name's Kane. And they've all got the same powers as Spider-Man, but Kingpin tried to clone Spider-Man. I can't remember why. I have got the comics, but I can't remember why. And then you got Ben Reilly, who then gets killed by Venom, someone. And then the other one, Kane, I think gets sucked out into not the multiverse, but it was called Dimension X or something. They used to call it Dimension X, which was like the multiverse in a strange way. But yeah, me zombie. I only watched the Spy People. Yeah. They're trying to spin it for new people, and they're trying to be. What's the word, Lee? What's the word I'm looking for?
Diverse.
Correct. Woke.
You're about woke.
Well,
to be fair, I mean, Miles Morales come around, I think, before all that really started.
Yeah,
didn't
it come around before, but now
it was less offensive then. Let's put it that way.
Whereas in Spider-Verse, there's so many ones that I don't even know. But you have to remember, there's so many different alterations of Spider-Man. Anyway, the Peter Parker story is told different ways. About how he got the powers. How old he is and the story with it. There's so many different storylines. The Ultimate Spider-Man's my favorite, where like Venom, Eddie Brock's in school with Spider-Man and they're friends. It's a really cool storyline. The ultimate universe of Spider-Man, I should say. But
you did say the word woke, so
yeah,
I've got to do it.
Woke trash.
Woke trash.
Or I could have done this one.
Nope.
Nope. I think Marvel can't think of new decent superheroes, so they're being lazy with the whole. I don't know. I like the idea of different, like Spider-Man Noir, which is voiced by Nicolas Cage, the black and white Spider-Man set in the 40s, where he's got Spider-Man's powers, but he's like a brawler, like a street fighter, as in like an old put up your boots fighter. That's a pretty cool character, and he's in black and white throughout the whole film, which is hilarious.
That's weird.
But it's Nicolas Cage.
What is it with Nicolas Cage playing like alternate versions of superheroes?
Oh, mate.
Because obviously he was meant to be Superman at one stage, which you now see a dodgy CGI version in the Flash.
Yeah, and you get to see that spider thing, which would have been his enemy.
Yeah, that was meant to be like the end scene, wasn't it? He fights a mechanical spider. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm trying to think, like in the new Spider-Man, you got what's his name? the Indian Spider-Man, which is really cool to be honest with you. Is it? It's proper back like Bangla. All the music is all Bangla style. And is it Peter Pecoria? It's basically Peter Parker, but it's like Pecora or something. I don't know, but it's really cool. There's some really cool ones, but it's a good film. I think you need to just watch it and just see what it's like. Noir's really cool. The one that is good we haven't seen. Well, I haven't seen yet. Is the Iron Man Spider-Man, where Peter's lost his powers and Tony makes a Spider-Man metal suit, and it's silver and black. It's in the
it's not the
original.
Iron Spider, then it's the other one, right?
Because it's if you watch the original cartoons, not the original one, sorry, the 90s one, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, that one we got on TV back in the 90s.
Yeah.
There's a multiverse in that with Madame Web, and you get to see the Peter Parker that's got no powers, but he's got a Tony Stark made Iron Spider suit, but I don't think he's in the movies. I don't think so anyway.
Jamie makes a good point. Them cartoons in that era, Batman, Gargoyles, Spider-Man. Yeah, and I agree. I enjoy watching these even now.
Gargoyles is so underrated.
Yeah,
I don't care what anyone says, man. You watch that on Disney Plus. It's gritty. It's got it's like a romance. It's like you got fighting. You got a good story. I can't wait for the game. Not the new game, but the game that's getting HD'd up. It looks well good, like the Mega Drive game that it looks wicked on the Switch.
Well, we should also point out Batman the animated series, because don't forget they actually used the music from Tim Burton's Batman on that, didn't they? That's how much they believed in it. They used the same theme for the intro.
So
I always loved that. I thought that was really good when I was a kid.
The Batman animated TV show. I can't think of the cartoon. The guy who made it then made another cartoon. I can't think what it was. And they wanted it to be just like Batman, but it didn't work out because Batman's got that, it's got that edge. It's like someone was saying, "Oh, why these superheroes you can't see their eyes?" That's even better. Batman had white eyes.
They look more menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't see a dot in his eye, did you? It was just the white eyes, isn't it?
He looked more demonic looking because you couldn't see his pupils. Yeah, it's better.
I love I don't know what I do know, but I can't remember. One of the animators, I can't remember his name, but always does Batman's cowl really pointy and high. I think that way it looks really
Kelly
demonic.
Jones.
There we go. That is like Frank Miller does like the short, stubby one, the really short ones.
Yeah, but his artwork's good as well. I do like Frank Miller as
well. That Batman from Dark Knight Returns looks more menace, more brawler, more hardcore, and the other one's more like gonna mesh with your brain sort of thing. If you see him coming, like he's gonna, like terrorize you. That's what I think is so cool.
I'll default on Batman for a sec because that'll make a good segue for me in a minute. But just hold fire because there's a comment that Jamie's made that I want to address. Gargoyles, the new Gargoyles figures. Yes, I've seen them and they do look really good.
And they're the expensive one. I've seen some expensive ones. They do look nice though.
Yeah.
Such a cool character.
Because I like my collectibles too. So that reminds me. I'm going to move my webcam a sec because there's something I haven't shown, which I got from Scott, and I've got to show the comics bundle I got from there as well.
Oh, nice!
Can you see that up in the corner there?
The Batman picture on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right. That comes from Scott's shop.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's nice. You got so you got all like pretty much all the bad guys on it. Harlequin, Penguin, Riddler, Joker, Two-Face, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me stick that camera back now. You watch it, I'll end up falling off now. I've moved it. So, I wanted to show that because, I've got it on the wall. I've got to get a better frame for it, though, because for some reason, with them big frames now, they put them in perspex, like really thin perspex.
Yeah, you want it to
and
be
where
nice.
I've got a picture rail, when I hang it, it's kind of got like a bow in it, so I need to get like a decent, proper, sturdy frame for it. You know?
If you've got a I don't know if they're still around now. I used to go to them all the time to frame my pictures, like nice ones. Get a proper nice wood or nice solid frame one. Like they look really nice, man. Them kind of pictures.
Well,
Something decent.
Do you know how I ended up with it? Right. So while me and Martin were down here,
Go on.
I picked up all these comics and a few games as well. And as I'm paying like for them, because I took some stuff to trade as well, I saw that behind the counter. And I said to Scott, I was like, "Yeah, Scott, that picture, is that sold?" He went, "Nah, I just ain't got anywhere to put it." And I said, "Can I have a look at it?" So he holds it up, and I went, "Is that the price on it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'll have that."
Yeah,
so it was really cheap. I'm trying to remember now. Was it 15? 15, I think he had it up
Oh,
for.
that's good, man.
Yeah. So he ended up coming home with me. Martin's the worst person, by the way, to go up to the realm with, because all I kept getting was, I'd be ashamed to leave it, mate. I'd be ashamed to leave it. Before I knew it.
Yeah, I can imagine him, like, another one spending your money. But he loves spending it himself, doesn't he, filthy animal?
Yeah.
So I've seen that figure. It looks awesome, but I think it's quite expensive. I think it's like £300 or £400. I'm sure it's not a cheap one, but yeah, it'd be lovely. X-Men, yeah, how could I forget? Awesome. X-Men Evolution, very underrated cartoon.
Yeah, look, be ashamed to leave it. Yeah.
Definitely. I'll tell you what is good, Lee, if you've not seen them, is the X-Men anime, the Japanese version of the one we used to watch on TV. The intro is like heavy rock metal. I'll send you a link to it. What a cool Japanese adaptation of X-Men. It's so cool. And we're going to get it again soon anyway.
Oh, there's Scott. Yeah, Scott, remind me, was it 15 or 25? I can't remember now.
It's 25. He's got to add a few quid to it.
I can't remember how much I paid for it.
It might have been 50.
Remember. I think it was 15, but I can't remember.
Hobby Lodge. I'm the number one realm pusher.
Yeah.
Martin's on commission. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, moving on. So yeah, I picked up some comics. So now this one was interesting because obviously I got these at the realm. Let's put it on solo. So it was 15, yeah. So I was right. So yeah, now this one. So this was a short series. These two, unfortunately, number 1 was there, number 3 was there, and Scott knew before I even asked. I was like, "Is number 2?" He went, "No, it's not there." So I down number 2. So it's number 1.
Nice.
And that is Legends of the Dark Knight Werewolf. I'm trying to get it without the glare because my light is putting some terrible glare on this. So that's number 1. And then I've got number 3.
Nice.
They're quite dark and like sort of eerie looking, which is what I liked, you know. And these are old. These are like early 90s. So yeah, that one's 95. And then we got this one. Now these are all Legends of the Dark Knight, but all different ones. This one's Blades. And this one's an unusual type of cover. It's like a creamy colour, isn't it?
That is different.
Yeah, and he's got the longer ears as well.
Have you seen, Lee? And I'm there's a Batman set of comics, and it's a movie. It's called The Court of Owls. It's very, very famous in Batman, a storyline.
Yeah.
The Court of Owls is very, very cool. If I'll have to try and send you some stuff.
I've got one of the graphic novels with it, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh, it's very, very good.
So this one is the Detective Comics Batman
693. Wow.
Yeah, this is a fairly old one as well.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy. I'm trying to see if there's a year on this one actually. These are all around the same sort of time. These are all like 80s and 90s though, because you know I'm like they're the ones I like, you know. So This one's an interesting one. So this one's Legends of the Dark Knight again. Faces. Some very different artwork going on in this.
Some of them, like you said, had a bit. I've got some of the Scarecrow ones, which I think Scarecrow is such a cool character.
Yeah.
And they're like the dark ones, like you just said, a bit more adult themed front covers.
This one's Legends of the Dark Knight Family. Number 31. Which is quite smart. I like that one because he's like sort of jumping down and his cape's going everywhere, you know. And then you've got the bats in there as well. And it's like a bluey green sort of colour, that comic, so it looks really good. Now this is one that Scott actually gifted me.
Oh, nice.
And that is Batman Shadow of the Bat.
Nice.
1996, number 4. And he's on a dinosaur. See that? It's on like a T-Rex with armour on.
Cool.
And he's got this like weird sort of suit on, see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I've read that one before.
Legends of the Dead Earth.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then this one was my favourite one. This was the first one I saw and picked up because this one is 1983.
Oh.
September. And this was the one that had the Intellivision Masters of the Universe advert on the back. Have a look at that one. I mean, that's proper old school, that.
Yeah.
World's finest comics, Superman and Batman.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a fan of that colour Batman. I know that's very iconic. I like the darker ones.
I agree. I'm not so much.
But it's
of a
all right
fan.
though. Like, because that's very Adam West.
Yeah, I agree with you though. They're not so much. I prefer the grey and the black, or just the black. But I do like the rest of the artwork on that. Like
no, definitely. I've just said to Billy that the movie is called Batman versus Robin, the cartoon movie, the animation. That is such a cool cartoon. £15. That's a bargain, mate.
Yeah. X-Men Japanese anime, but it wasn't all that.
I quite enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't mind it. But the intro was hot. Like, the intro was well good. Get the likes in, people. Fucking too right.
Yeah. Quality.
Billy put about... I didn't watch Gotham. I watched the first few episodes.
Oh, I did. But I think I watched it up until about the 3rd season. And then I kind of lost interest because I think at the end you actually do see him put the bat suit on at the end, don't you?
You do right at the end.
Yeah.
You do right at the end, and he looks about 12 in it. Yeah.
Actually, you might be right. I think it was in the Gotham TV show.
It might have been. Court of Owls is honestly that movie, the Batman versus Robin movie, the animation is really, really good. And the Court of Owls are in it.
Some of the things they did in Gotham was quite cool. I mean, like when they introduced Mr. Freeze, I thought they did a pretty good job of him. You know, that was a little bit different. Ask me, mate, James.
Hi, Lee. Hi, everyone. I don't realise you were, as I just sent you. What?
Don't know. Not sure what you're saying there.
He must be drunk. Must be pissed. Yeah, I watched the first series, and I was like, this ain't bad. I mean, but...
Do you know what I thought was odd with it? Was the guy that plays his partner, that plays Gordon's partner, because he was the guy who was in Blade, the one who gets his hand chopped off.
What's his bloody name? Oh God, he's in loads of stuff.
He's a good actor, but I was really surprised when I saw him appearing out. I thought, bloody hell, he's doing a TV show, like, you know, because I mean, this was before you had all the streaming, you know.
He did a Disney TV show where he was like a comedy. He was the dad of a family. And that's where I know him from. But I can't think of what it's bloody called now. Like a Keenan and Kale kind of story where he's the dad of the kids or something. I can't remember what it's called. It's a Disney one.
The problem with a lot of them TV shows, it's like with The Flash. The Flash, right? I watched that up until the point where his daughter comes back from the future. And at that point, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, how many speedsters are going to be in this now? It just got really boring. I
watched it. And I enjoyed it, and I thought Grant, whatever his name is, the actor, I thought he might have got tipped to do the Flash, but he wasn't. Same as I watched Arrow. I enjoyed Arrow at the beginning, and then soon as
Yeah.
what's his face come into it, oh god,
Ra's al Ghul,
no,
Damien Dark.
no, oh god, Lee.
That was my biggest problem with it. They get rid of Ra's al Ghul and then they bring in Damien Dark, who's almost exactly the same as him. It's
Yeah,
like, what are you doing? Like, you're just replacing the character with another one that's similar, like, you know?
the actor John Barrowman. That's it. John Barrowman was
Yeah.
in Green Arrow as I can't think of his bloody name in it. He's another like bow and arrow guy, and I was just like, really. And then I
Oh,
watched-
yes. Yeah, he played, when he called Merlin or something like that, he was, wasn't he?
Maybe I can't remember. And
I'm
I was
sure
just
that was
like,
his name. He was called Merlin.
I wasn't sure, man. And then obviously I watched it because I like Arrow. Green Arrow I think's cool. I do like the character. Not heavily portrayed a lot in a lot of the
Donald
Batman-y
Logue.
stuff or Justice League is the name. Who's that one? Who's Donald?
I think he's on about the guy out of Gotham, I think.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, Damien Dark, yeah. And then you had these what was it? Legends of the Future.
James asked me who Damien Dark is. He was the one who come in after Ra's al Ghul. You find out that he was he the one trained by Ra's al Ghul or did he train Ra's al Ghul? I can't remember which one. He either taught him or he learnt from him. I can't remember which, but it was one of them. But it was just like they got rid of Ra's al Ghul. He come in. It was like, well, you just replace like for like almost, you know.
Yeah. What was the other one? DC Legends of Tomorrow. I watched that a little bit.
I
That was
did, and I didn't watch it for long. They kind of like I was quite intrigued at first because you had the Atom in it. Because he first come into it obviously in Arrow, didn't he? And I was quite interested at first, but then like the captain went out of it, which I quite liked his character.
Yeah.
And when he went out of it, I was like, yeah, I'm not really interested now. It just felt like there was something missing, you know?
Yeah, it's and then obviously I watched Constantine. I enjoyed Constantine, the TV show. I thought it wasn't too bad. And it had obviously an Irish voice for John Constantine, which is how he's portrayed. I know it's a comic and you can't really hear the voice.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he come into that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes,
and then in the cartoon, he's got an Irish voice as well, which I think is awesome. You gotta watch the cartoons, to be honest. Justice League Dark and Justice League Apocalypse. Oh my god. Awesome, man. So good. Not even funny.
I think that if you haven't watched Batman and Turtles, you need to watch that because that's good.
Oh, listen,
the bit when he fights
Turtles,
Shredder, that's real good.
I didn't like the drawings of the turtles. They looked a little bit weird, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool. There are some. Well, I've said before. I've been on streams with Rob, Champion to do Rob about DC animation. I think it's so they do it so good.
Marty just put here he likes the Constantine movie. I wasn't so much of a fan of that.
The movie, the movie was good. I feel they should have followed up with a number 2 because I think it had a lot of appeal at the time. And obviously Shia LaBeouf's in it. That bloody woman who I always forget her name, Tilda something Swanson.
The one who plays Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah, and then you had the devil guy who's a wicked actor.
He's that like he normally plays a Russian, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he plays the devil so good.
Yeah, I do like him, but I don't like that one who played Gabriel. I don't know what it is. Like near enough every film she's in, the minute she's on screen, I check out. I don't know. I just can't stand the woman. Like, you know, and I think that's probably why I don't like the end of that film, which is why I have such an issue with it because she's in it. Like, I just don't like her as an actor. I don't know why. I just don't.
Like in the cartoon movies, Constantine uses way more magic, which is cool.
Yeah.
He's got his house, which I always forget the bloody name of the house. He's got a house that he can conjure up whenever he wants and go in it. I can't remember what it's bloody called now. And he's got like a spirit in there that looks after the house. I'm a bit. I need to watch it again. But yeah, he is a cool character. But in the cast,
he's an interesting one because he's basically, if I remember right, it's because he's cursed, isn't he? Because he was Catholic and he tried to commit suicide, right? Because he had lung cancer.
Yeah.
And then because that's against their religion, basically he gets cursed in that he has to fight all like demons for the rest of eternity, sort of thing, isn't it?
It's such a cool story.
It is a good concept.
And then but the problem is, if you know the story and then you watch Keanu Reeves' movie, it's not the same Constantine. If you follow me, but it's still. I really enjoyed the movie because it was at that time you had Van Helsing, which I really enjoyed. I know that's like so cheesy.
Oh god, the movie Helsing. That was terrible.
Oh mate, it was so cheesy, but I really enjoyed it. Same as one film that a lot of people hate is The League of Gentlemen, Extraordinary Gentlemen. With
I like that. I like that.
Connery. That film was. I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah, I really quite liked that because it's the old sort of IPs that, and these are we had this chat I think last stream.
Yeah,
these are the IPs where there's not really a copyright on them because they were kind of public.
Correct, because you had Dracula's Bride, which is cool, which is and Dorian Gray, which is another very underused character who's
Dr.
cool
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yep, you had Alan Quatermain, who
Captain Nero.
Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it.
I did. I quite liked it. They consider it a flop, but I actually thought it was quite a good film.
Well, the thing was, you had that film, and then later on, you got the Dark Castle. The Dark Castle did the Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, and we was meant to get The Invisible Man with Johnny Depp, and we was meant to get Dr. Jekyll and Hyde with Russell Crowe because he plays Jekyll and Hyde.
It was classed as the Dark. Was it Dark Universal?
Dark Universe, they called it. Dark Universal. Sorry, Dark Universal. Yeah, sorry.
It was Dark Universal, right?
Yeah, it was. And we was meant to get that, and was it The Creature from Black Lagoon? But I'm guessing
all the classics.
Yeah, but we never got it. I don't know if it was because of COVID, because I know it wasn't COVID times, but I don't know if I'm not sure what happened, but we missed out on some great movies because Frankenstein. My Frankenstein's monster, as we know now, and all that. But yeah, it's I really enjoyed League of. I keep saying League of Gentlemen, and I think about what's it, Royston May. The comedy.
Yeah,
which is not a comedy.
I know what you're on about. Yeah,
which is not a comedy. It's quite a dark comedy, isn't it?
Yeah. I forgot about these. I've had these for weeks, and I've only just remembered. Clara got me these. So hang on, let me show you.
Go on, bruv.
So I've got. These are kind of like postcards. Well, they're kind of postcards, but there's nothing on the back,
Oh, you should frame them.
Black Panther. Yeah, I've got to get a frame for them. Then we got the proper 4.
Nice.
I'll say the proper one because it's not the crap version. That was when 4 was still quite good. Then you got Iron Man.
Nice.
One of my favourites.
Yeah.
And then my other favourite, which is the Hulk.
Nice.
Better look at the Hulk, that one and all, I think, because I don't mind the one that was in the MCU, but I prefer the
nice,
the more aggressive look to him. And that's the Iron Spider. So
the best looking Hulk is Incredible Hulk movie, which is the
Edward Norton,
which I hate him. I don't know him, but I hate him.
Yeah, I don't like Edward Norton, but the look of Hulk in that is perfect.
And that film is such a good and underrated film.
Yes, I love that film. I don't know why people didn't like it. I never have understood that.
There was rumors about getting an Incredible Hulk crossover in it with Eric Bana, Edward Norton, and
what, like a multiverse sort of thing?
But they look at the League of Gentlemen. Oh man, proper dark comedy. You're my wife now. And then you got look. Want to buy some pegs, Dave? I used to love that. That TV show was awesome.
it that series where you always had that character that you just go, oh yes, I think I smell shade? Wasn't it that series? It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
You had they used to wear mate, that program.
They used to tape their noses up, didn't
Yeah.
they? Like,
And it
yeah,
was weird. You had like Roy Chubby Brown was the mayor in that TV show.
yeah.
Yeah, my wife now. Listen, that thing is
The
that thing
scary
is
thing is,
fucking
you sound like
crazy.
him there.
Yeah, because I used to watch it all the time. Sean Connery, the best Bond. Wow.
Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm not. I like Sean Connery, but I don't think he's the best Bond.
Listen,
That's
let me
my
tell
opinion.
you this. Yeah, obviously I grew up with Roger Moore, watching Roger
Yeah, me
Moore.
too. Me too.
But I personally, but I think he gets the shit end of it. I really enjoyed Timothy Dalton because
Oh no.
no, wait, because I think those two movies are good movies. They're very good movies, but I just think he always got the shit end of the stick. Obviously, they wanted Pierce Brosnan earlier, so I don't know
See,
why.
I liked Pierce Brosnan. I thought he was quite good. He was quite playful with the role. Kind of reminded me a bit of what's his face? You just said his name a minute ago, and it's
Roger
gone right
Moore.
at me. Roger Moore, yeah. Because that's who I liked. I grew up watching Roger Moore. I liked Roger Moore.
Yeah, Roger Moore. Like, listen, he played Bond in his 60s. Like, people,
Yeah.
you know, like he played it in his sitting.
And he was a good age and all when he went as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he was. Listen, Wicked, another great actor who
Roger
I've
Moore,
never seen
yeah.
enough of, if that makes sense, because obviously he did Bond, and then I don't know what he did. He did a few other films, done The Quest in it with Van Damme, which was terrible.
Oh,
What about some pegs, Dave? What about some pegs? Listen, I'll have to watch that, you know.
It's scary how much you sound like him when you're doing that.
Listen, I swear to you, because I used to watch it with my big brother, and we used to like for wherever we was out and about. What about some pegs, Dave? It's my wife now. That's what we used to do, innit? Like as a joke. Yeah, funny. And there was the vet. The vet always killed the animals or destroyed them or blew them up. He was terrible with the animals. The local shop for local. It's a local shop for local people. That's what they used to say. Yeah, that show was fucked. Like, and literally, it was fucked.
Oh God, we're going down a very dark avenue here, aren't we?
So, to say the Retro Realm is the local shop for the local people now.
Yeah. They don't make TV like that anymore. No, they don't. They don't.
You couldn't dare make that now.
I'm going to give a little spoiler of one of my pickups. It's not comic related, but
okay,
it's not comic related. And if I know Paul's on holiday, so if he watches this at any point, he will approve of this. Right?
Bless him. He must be pissed.
Right? He will approve, right? And that is this.
Oh, two movies. Oh, you got.
It's got the prequel as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's
how much was that, Lee?
Oh, it was silly money. It was like a $5 on Amazon.
Amazon, you know, sometimes they're proper sneaky. At least you've not got it on your watch list. They bring out some cheap stuff. I bought like a lot of the animated Batman stuff in Justice League. I've bought for peanuts, mate, like £3 or £4.
Yeah.
Off Amazon.
I'm going to watch it tomorrow because I love that bit. You remember when the bit when the guy's head comes off and the spider and he goes, "You got to be fucking kidding me." Do you remember that bit? That's the best line in that movie. I love that bit.
I remember watching it and seeing the dog split open, right? And I was young when I saw it, and I was like, mate, if my dog did that, I'd fucking shit myself.
Yeah.
Being like a little kid in it, do you know what I mean?
But there's other bits in that film that makes me laugh. Do you remember when the guy runs out to him outside? And he's noticed that one of the other guys is getting like taken over by it, right? And all he does is he runs out and he goes, I forget what his name is, but he just goes, "It's such and such." That's all the information he gives them. He doesn't tell them like, "Oh, there's something weird happening to him." He just goes, "Oh, it's such and such," and they'll go running in there, don't they? Like it's like, mate, why wouldn't you explain a bit more of what you just saw there? You know?
Yeah. Listen, you know, it had the other actor in it who I really like, and I always forget his name. David, the black geezer. He's in They Live. He's in loads of movies.
I know you mean. I can't think of his name, but
Keith David. Keith David? No.
He's the one in the film, if I'm right, that wanders off into the snow and then you don't see him again till the end. That guy, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think it's Keith David, and he also does the voice of Goliath, I think, in Gargoyles.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure it is. He is Keith. If Champion 2D Rob's in the comments here, no. I'm sure it's Keith David. His name. He's in They Live with Roddy Piper, which is another
Right.
wicked film.
Yes, I know which one you're on about, Roddy Piper. Yeah.
That's
What's
awesome.
Rampage Talk saying? You need to watch it. What's he mean there?
Is he talking about? Is he talking about thinking? League of Gentlemen. You know, all right, Dave. Is he thinking about that? That's what he's talking about.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the Thing's wicked. He does it. Yes, he plays Goliath in Gargoyle.
Did you know the prequel, right? I know we're going off topic a bit, but
it's all good.
Well, technically it's Halloween, so we can get away with it, right? But the prequel, they originally shot most of that film. Did you know with practical effects like the original? And some dickhead come in and went, no, we want to CGI it. Some idiot, like, in charge, like, and it's like, mate, you idiot. And that's what killed that film. It was the dodgy CGI that was in it.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to. I saw the Thing. I think I saw the Thing on my nan's ass. But
yeah, look, with the real special effects, Scott's just mentioned.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, they should release it. Do like a director's cut or something.
We watched it at my nan's ass, and because when we was at my nan's ass, we used to be able to, me and my brother, she'd go, get any film you want. Like, she didn't really, like, bless her, God rest her soul. She didn't know, innit? And all she's hearing is shooting and screaming and shit. And she's, what are you watching? Oh, nothing.
What's this? The Thing you're on about?
The Thing is the horror. That's what Sega's on. Yeah, The Thing. Sorry, I'm talking about The Thing. Yeah.
Yeah. This bit here, what Billy said, the dog scenes. Now, that bit, honestly, there's a funny line there. When he turns around, he goes, what's going on? He goes, he says, what's that? He goes, I don't know, but it's really pissed off. Like, that line's great as well. There's some really good lines in that.
It's John Carpenter, Big Trouble in Little China. They Live. Hang on. Yeah, John Carpenter, They Live. What's the one I watched recently, which is pretty shit, but something called Frogtown? Oh, what's that called?
Don't know.
It's another Roddy Piper film. Something Frogtown. Anyway, it's not a very good film, but I'm sure it's John Carpenter. Yeah, I'm sure he does play Goliath. I'm sure it's Keith David.
This is the thing. We're talking about Gargoyles here. Did they ever do a Gargoyles comic?
There is comics of Gargoyles, yeah.
I was going to say, because if they didn't, they really missed the trick with that.
Because I'm not sure if they're old though, Lee, or if they're like new ones. If that makes sense, I don't know if they're like I don't know if they come out at the same time. I'm not quite sure, but I've got some. Billy actually gave me one, and I'm sure it's a newer release rather than.
It could be because they're owned by Disney, aren't they? And obviously Marvel's Disney, so it could be Marvel comics. Yeah,
I actually read that they're gonna. I don't know if they will. They're gonna cross over in something.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Gargoyles, because, mate, they look. If they make them look like how they look in the comics, they'd be awesome.
Do you know one that I also liked years ago that was underrated? Do you remember Mummies Alive?
Right, listen. Don't get me started, because when that's one of my favourite cartoons of the 90s. I was watching that when I was like 16, 17, mate.
Yeah, it was
and
good,
the storyline is so good, and I still watch them on YouTube because I try to buy it, and it's super hard to get. In America, you can get it, but obviously you pay loads of money now to get it over in the country. But yeah, Mummies Alive is super wicked. I proper love it. It's underrated.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. That's what it's called.
That's it. It's a shit film, but it's a funny film, and it's Roddy Piper.
Right, so there's a lot of talk about Halloween and movies in the chat. Now, I might as well mention this while I'm at it, because we was talking a little bit about it at the start. So I'm trying to arrange a no late fees horror special.
Yeah.
We haven't got a date definitely locked down because there's 3 of us involved, and we don't all know if we're all going to be available at the same time. So I can't give you a date yet, but there are plans to do a no late fees, and we will be doing horror movies. So so a lot of this talk that's going on here, keep that fresh in your mind, because we definitely will be talking about it on that stream. And I've already got some topics worked out. Obviously, whoever else is involved, obviously, whatever input they've got as well, we'll try and include in there as well.
Yeah.
And it'll be a good one as well. We just got to try and work out that date, haven't we, Lee?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be all right. I just need to put some weight on my missus.
Well, the thing is, I might have some wiggle room because this is a thing. I've booked some holiday, right? But
Right.
at the moment, they haven't approved it because I don't know if you remember, I've had to do some training for my security license, right?
You have, mate. You have.
And until you had to do that before you could then renew your license, and my license runs out end of this month, right? So they can't give me my holiday until my license has been renewed.
Okay.
So it means that basically I won't know until literally the last minute whether I've still got my holiday or not. But if I have, it then means I've got a bit of wiggle room on what dates we're available. You know, we might be able to work it in. You know,
that's fine because, like I said, on the Sunday, the 29th, I've got Swap Shop.
Yeah,
which is going to be Halloween's one, and then on Halloween night, I'm on the quiz. Me, Sega Zombie, Retrobait, obviously hosting, and VHS Bootleggers Pedro. We're all doing a quiz, which should be pretty cool. So, but I'm off work the 2 weeks prior because work is closed for the school's closed for the 2 weeks.
You were late for your own late fees.
Blessing Rampage Talk. Congratulations, Rampage Talk, as well, for being involved with the YouTuber of the month. I know you've been getting involved heavily with that. What's the next movie for the watch party? Good question.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look and see what's on there, Martin. Like, I don't know who in here actually tuned into that, but that was a good laugh. That was. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Like,
from what I saw, it looked cool, and I missed that.
When we did V for Vendetta, because it was V for Vendetta, we planned Blades, but this is what makes me laugh. Typical American company, isn't it, right? They say end of the month, and then they remove it 2 days before the end of the month, like dickheads. You know,
their mum's got Les Daisley.
Yeah, and they removed it literally 2 hours before the stream started. So then Martin's like, great, we got a problem. Like, we need to pick another film.
Well, V for Vendetta is an autumn film.
And it's a comic film. So we basically went from a Marvel film to a DC film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And obviously, funny enough, it's because it's a comic film. It's quite relevant in this stream right now. But yeah, it was really good. And it's funny because Martin's not so much of a fan of it, and I am. So... And the older that film gets, the more relevant it is to the current times we're in. Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's talk of a pandemic and all that in it, and a virus, and, you know, how the governments took power, which, you know, although our government's not like that, they have took a bit of power when the pandemic happened recently. So there's a lot of similarities, you know.
Have you seen, Lee, the Christian Bale film?
Equilibrium?
Yeah, have you seen
it? I've got it. Yeah,
good film. Not similar to V for Vendetta in terms of the government.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have emotions, are they?
Yeah,
and anything nostalgia has to be destroyed. Yeah,
yeah, very good film. Like, I think that film probably got him Batman because he was very good in that film.
Yeah. And I like the gun fu sort of martial art they're doing.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, that is very good.
Good film. I don't think I've got it on Blu-ray, you know.
No, I haven't. I've got it on DVD. I don't know if it's out on Blu-ray.
See,
it's a good film.
The problem is some of them films, there's quite a few 90s films are not on Blu-ray. I'm trying to get this film, and you're going to probably laugh, right? But I want it. It's so nostalgic for me.
Go on.
It's called Cool as Ice. It's a Vanilla Ice.
Oh, I know that film. That's the one on the motorbikes. It's crap.
Yeah, that film is crap. But
that's terrible.
I think I've got it on video. I'm sure. I think I might have it recorded rather than original, if you get me.
Oh, and God.
I really those 90s movies. Like there's another one that I really like that gets shit on. It's called Biker Boys. It's come out at the same time as Fast and Furious. It's a group of kids on like.
I think I know which one you mean. Yeah,
and it's got Lawrence Fishburne in it. It's actually a good film. Biker Boys is like another kind of one that went under the radar. But I think it come out because Fast and Furious done so well. That film kind of got forgotten about.
Yeah, I know which one you mean. I've seen it. I wasn't really a fan of it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I like a bit of cheese, mate. Come on, I like a bit of cheese. Spawn, yeah.
So we got. Yeah, are we talking about the comics or the film here though? Because
I love
because they are talking about remaking that, aren't they?
They are because obviously Michael J. White, who was spoke about earlier, played Spawn.
Yes, yeah. It's a shame because there were certain bits of that film that were good. Like, Michael J. White, I didn't think was too bad. And I also
No.
didn't think that the Violator was bad either. I thought he was pretty good.
No, I thought you know,
Terrible
like,
CGI, though.
Oh, mate, but it was 97, wasn't it? Or 96? It's quite an early film.
Yeah, it was early. Yeah.
It was mid-90s, man. Like,
Marty's just
98
put you
out of Max.
transitioned into late fees. No, I haven't, because it spawned a comic movie. So it's V for Vendetta. So-
I just didn't like what's his face as the baddie. Well, not the baddies, but like the human baddie. Charlie Sheen's dad, Martin Sheen.
yes, Martin Sheen.
He was a bit like, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a good film.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of him but
It's a strange one.
that's the thing. There was bits that were good, but this is the problem. It just goes to show that you can have a couple of good actors, but that don't make a good movie. Like,
No, because I think Michael J. White here. I'm trying to remember now, because was this before Universal Soldier Returns? Because he's the baddie in that, Michael J. White. I'm trying to remember what film
yes,
come
he
out
is in
first.
that. Yeah. I've got a feeling that Universal Soldier: The Returns come out first. I'm sure it did.
So in that film,
he's in that with Goldberg, isn't he? Goldberg's in that as well.
Yeah. So because Michael J. White is a million times better martial artist than Jean-Claude Van Damme by far. Like,
well, he won a lot of competitions, didn't he, Michael J. White?
Yeah. So did Van Damme, but not as many as Michael J. White. But Van Damme, because there's a Michael J. White documentary talking about that movie, and he says Van Damme was very jealous of his
physique,
everything, like just his demeanor, the way he fought, and that's why in that film there's not a lot of scenes of Michael J. White, and when they fight, it's all he fights that way. It's not like you don't really see him, because Van Damme was I don't want to say intimidated, but I think he was trying to flex his muscles a bit in that film.
Yeah.
So, but Michael J. White, if you've not seen Blood and Bone, like
Blood and
Bone is I know it's not a comic book one, but Lee, if you haven't seen Blood and Bone, my God, what a martial arts film.
To bring it back to comics, where Billy's talking about indie comics. Billy, do you remember a comic called Mr. Hero?
Mr. Hero.
Because I'm sure I've got the first edition of it in the loft somewhere. My sister bought it for me years back.
Wow.
Oh, to get that down at some point.
Yeah. Sega Zombie Blood and Bone is fucking awesome. Blood and Bone is wicked. Now Billy says I haven't, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood and Bone is. Yeah, Blood and Bone's good. Like it's actually, you watch him fight in that film, and he makes it look so effortless. It's kind of like you watch him and you think, bloody hell, he can have it. Do you know Michael J. White still goes yearly to do his go and do his belt training to keep his belts, I thought there's a name for it. Like he's grading, he goes to get graded every year in certain disciplines. He still goes, and he's like, he must be late. He's got to be mid-50s. He's got to be mid-50s now, surely.
Right, we're getting too bogged down in movies, man.
I know, mate.
We're meant to be on here talking about comics. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I've got. Really,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a few. But like I said to you, my post is a bit pants around here. So
I've got like the rest of the bundle, but I mean, a lot of it's modern stuff that I'm not going to be interested in. So,
yeah.
I mean, I saw a Captain Marvel comic that's like 2019, I think, and it's that horrible modern artwork, and it's it's full of woke garbage. Like no interest in that. That'll be going, I can tell you. But yeah. Right. Well, I guess we might as well wrap it up there. Yeah, I'm gonna just get the thing ready to go. I think I'll put the clip reel on again because I don't know if anyone watched it earlier on.
Yeah, put it on, bro.
Yeah, and I know that Martin will be sitting there sort of like cringing at it. So, right, so see you next month. It'll be on your channel then, won't it, Lee?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously we're talk dates. November, 'cause a month from now will be 5th of November, which is Guy Fawkes night, which we have to buy some V for Vendetta stuff then, Lee, obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Yeah,
we'll
it'd be
work it out.
appropriate, wouldn't it? And
Yeah,
that's the
we'll
thing,
work
isn't
it
it? It's a pity because if we had done a watch party then, that would have been appropriate, wouldn't it? But anyway, we're getting back to movies again. So, yeah. So, and you got Swap Shop at the end of the month, right?
I've got Swap Shop end of the month. I've got it's going to be Halloween special. Couple of good tubers coming on. I've they've not confirmed, but when I say they haven't confirmed, they did confirm. But I need to reconfirm with them because obviously I didn't do last month's one due to work and life and my daughter's birthday and stuff being around. But we'll be back with a bang.
Cool. And like I say, guys, keep an eye out for no late fees. There will be one. We've just got to work out when, but it will be a Halloween special. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. That I'm looking forward to that because there's so many topics and areas we can go into with that. It'll be a good stream, I think.
Oh, 100%. And I'll pull out some vids because obviously we've got to talk about Monster Squad, one of my all-time favourite kid. Even though it's not a kid's movie, but it feels like it's the Goonies.
Comedy horror.
Yeah, it's like the Goonies, but with monsters. That's how I always put it in my head.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we'll see you later, guys. Yeah. We'll hopefully see you either on that or on Swap Shop.
Yeah.
Whatever videos we got coming up in between, but there will be something. But either way, like I say, there will be a no late fees Halloween special. Just don't know when. So just keep an eye on my community tab. Keep an eye on Chef's thing. You'll see it come up on one of them. So
definitely.
Right. See you later, guys. Take it easy.
I've just cacked me pants.
We interrupt this broadcast for this special announcement.
What?
Oh, hello.
So maybe this is more about just gentle jogging. Is this entertainment for you? Is this what you came to see? Is this what you came to see? Was me just doing this with my joystick? Is this what you wanted? Is this what? Yeah. Because this is what's happening right now. I'm just doing this for the next 40 odd seconds of this game. Oh man, I couldn't have done it faster than that. I'm now going for the two-finger technique. Oh man. Maybe sometimes it's better not to have anybody here for these things.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bitch.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Or I will definitely fuck you up.
Just a flesh wound.